Ahoy! This is a continuation of the video focused on verbs of movement. If you missed the first part, you can watch it right here. Okay, here we have 3 more verbs, 3 more pairs of verbs of movement that would act slightly differently than the ones that we just saw. Nést. This is related to when you carry something in your hands. Either bring or take. We don't really make a distinction here. For example, in this sentence, kolega mi nese čaj. A colleague is bringing me a tea. Nese. This is group 4. Já nesu, ty neseš, on nese. And when I say this, it can only mean present, not like the previous 3 verbs, that it could also mean a plan in the future. Here it just means right now. Kolega mi nese čaj. So this is only present continuous. If I want to say that he regularly brings me tea, like here, každé odpoledne mi nosí čaj. Nosí, from nosit. Já nosím. So this means, again, to bring, carry. So nosit is for present simple. Every afternoon he brings me tea. So this is present simple, a repetitive action. And by the way, nosit can also mean to wear regularly. I wear blue color regularly. I would say nosím modrou barvu. There's another verb, vézt. We spell it with Z. We pronounce it with S. Vézt means to take something or someone or bring something or someone by car. This is a car. Jirka teď veze babičce oběd. Jirka is bringing lunch to his grandma. Or he's taking. But what we are implying here is that he's in the car delivering this lunch. If we say nese, he is walking and he's bringing her lunch. Present continuous. Only if I want to say he regularly brings her lunch, then I use vozí, vozit. Jirka vozí babičce oběd každý den, každou středu, every day or every Wednesday. Repetitive action, present simple. And the last pair, běžet, běhat. To run. Kam běžíš? Where are you running to? And we refer to something which is happening right now. If I speak about running as a repeated action, then I use běhat. So, ráda běhám, I like to run. Ráda běhám. Yes, also the adjective rád, ráda would be more related to these with present simple. Or in the previous group with jít, jet and letět, it would also be this green column. If I say that I like something, I speak about a regular activity. So, ráda běhám, I like to run. Ráda chodím na procházky, I like to go for walks. To remember, if I say about liking an activity, enjoying, rád, ráda, it is followed by a verb and it would be in these green forms. So, ráda nosím, ráda vozím, ráda běhám. And from the previous ones, it would be ráda chodím, ráda jezdím, ráda létám. Ráda nosím modrou, I like to wear blue. Ráda vozím stopaře, I like to pick up and drive hitchhikers. Ráda běhám, I like to run. Ráda chodím do kina, I like to go to the movies. Rád jezdím na kole, I like to ride a bicycle. Ráda létám or nerada létám. I don't like flying. There are a couple of more verbs of movement that would follow this exact pattern and they would have this division. For example, vézt with S, spelled with an S. That can be your homework. What is the difference between vézt and vézt, which sounds identical but is spelled differently? But it would be the same case. Vézt versus vodit. My intention was not to confuse you. It was simply to be aware of how Czech verbs work and verbs in Slavic languages, because we might not have as many tenses as English or Spanish, French, and other languages, but we do have verbs with different aspects. And what you have to keep in mind is when it is a verb of movement, those 3 verbs of movement, then you should realize it doesn't have the same rules as the rest of the verbs. And then there are some verbs of movement that also act slightly differently. We could also have future for these simply by adding po. Not to the infinitive because it doesn't make sense, it doesn't exist, but I could say ponese. He will carry. Kolega mi ponese čaj. He will carry my tea. Poveze. He will carry it in car. Poběží. Kam zítra poběžíš? Well, will you run tomorrow? And of course we have other prefixes. Přinesu and přivezu. Donesu, dovezu. But that will be for another time. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have sentences that you find interesting and are related to this topic. Mějte se krásně a uvidíme se v pondělí. Ahoj! Do you enjoy my videos on YouTube? You can support my work on Buy Me a Coffee. Click on the link below the video and make a one-time donation for a price of 1 tea, or as many teas as you wish.